Hello friends and enemies. My name is Kate and welcome back to It Came From a Vlog. In today's video I have a really simple little compilation of... Oh no, hold on. That's better. Somebody wanted to join us with their tongue. Hi. Yeah. Oh. Whoa! So maybe you're like me and you love cooking, but the repetition of having to come up with something every single night can get a little bit monotonous and drain some of the joy out of that. If so, then this video is probably perfect for you because I'm always looking for... Oh, the baby's crawling on the tripod. Sorry! If you're anything like me, you... Achoo! Achoo! During the time that I was filming this video, we were doing a dining out budget challenge. So I was trying to get us down to eating out only one time a week. And I know that might seem like a lot. Some people never eat out, which, dang, good for you. But we have definitely eaten out more than I would care to admit on the internet. Both me and Sergio were extremely surprised by the amount of money that we saved from not eating out. So this is definitely something I'm going to try to stick to for the rest of 2021. Hold me to it, because I might be forgetting. Well, that's enough rambling from me. Let's get to the video. Dinner tonight are some sous vide steaks. I have some tenderloins in here. This is coming up to temperature. It's gonna cook at 132 for 1 hour. And then I thinly sliced on my mandolin some potatoes. You can see them here. I tossed them with some olive oil, salt and pepper, some complete seasoning, Italian seasoning. You can use any seasonings that you like, really. I'm gonna put them on my air fryer basket and pop them in the air fryer tonight. And these will be like kind of potato chips to go with the steak. So the dish is steak and potato chips, and I'm going to make a pistachio pesto. It's gonna be so delicious. I love making this dish. I used to make this all the time, but it has been a little while. This is what I'm gonna use for my pistachio pesto. I have some shelled pistachios. Of course, if you wanna save some dollars, you can buy the ones that you shell yourself. It just gives you a little bit of pain in the fingers, if you know what I mean. I don't know what I mean. Like, I literally already said what I meant, which it hurts your fingers. But anyway, pistachios, olive oil. This is my garlic that's freshly cut. I just have it minced up already, so it's easy to use. Some basil and some Parmesan. I'm gonna mix it all up in my Ninja food processor chopper guy and just get it the consistency that I like and let it sit, salt and pepper it, let it sit in the fridge so it gets nice and flavorful. Smells so fragrant and good. I could have done with another bunch of basil and it may not look beautiful, but trust me, it tastes like a flavor bomb. It's so good. So now I can just pop my lid back on and flip it closed and pop this in the fridge till we're ready to eat. Arugula was on sale, so I'm going to whip up a little arugula salad because I'm obsessed with arugula. I'm gonna put some dried cranberries because the sweetness goes really well with arugula. I'm gonna use a little dab of white wine vinegar, some olive oil, and some fresh lemon juice, maybe some Parmesan cheese. Toss it up and that'll be good to go. Right, I have our steaks fresh out of the sous vide. And I have a super hot pan, cast iron, ready to sear. There we have it, some homemade potato chips, arugula salad, pistachio pesto, and delicious sous vide steak. Yum, yum dinner. Feeling a little tired and lazy tonight. That's probably gonna be a running theme of this video, but I'm just gonna take it easy and do a simple little panning style curry with some of this red curry paste. I have some coconut milk, some chicken that I'm gonna slice up not pictured. I have some stir-fry vegetables, and then I'm going to do on the side some chickpeas, spiced chickpeas. I put some olive oil in the pan, drain these off, put them in when it's nice and hot, and just cover them with all kinds of delicious spices. Smoked paprika, chili powder, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, all the good stuff. Cumin. It smells great, and they're warm and toasty, and they're so good. So I've got my pan for my pan curry and a pan for the chickpeas. Let's do dinner. Now I just follow the directions here on the back of the red curry paste. It has, it turned out really well before, so I'm gonna do the exact same thing. We bring some coconut milk to a simmer, then we add some red curry paste and some brown sugar. And I think I'll add some cornstarch at this stage too, so I can get it nice and smooth before we add all of our vegetables and meat back in. All right, here's dinner tonight. I didn't plate it up real fancy. I just kind of threw it in a bowl. We got some Instant Pot white rice, the spiced chickpeas I made, and chicken with red curry. And I used up the last of my red curry paste, which was exactly what I was hoping to do, just using what I have on hand. This curry is even better if you have some Thai basil to add to it, and a little squirt of lime and maybe some fish sauce or oyster sauce. And if it's not hot enough, you can add sriracha or chili. It's just really versatile and it's so good. I'm hungry. Okay, bon appetit. It's a new night, it's a new meal. I don't know. Here's the next dinner. It is a super simple salsa chicken in my crock pot. Are you sensing a theme here? Simple and fast, because that's what I'm all about on most of the weekdays. So I just threw some chicken breasts in here with half of a big jar of salsa and let that cook. And then just a few minutes ago, I added in a can of black beans and some seasonings and such, and let this go on low for about 30 minutes so that the beans are warm, but they're not complete mush. And then I'm making a little taco bar. So we're gonna have some like build your own burritos. I'm gonna slice up a lime. I made some rice in the Instant Pot. Actually, I might make this cilantro lime rice and just squeeze this puppy in here, chop up some cilantro, put that in, some salt and some butter, and you've got a good knockoff Chipotle cilantro lime rice. I got sour cream cheese, hot sauce. I'm gonna chop up a tomato and avocado, and that'll be dinner tonight. Make your own burrito so everybody gets something that they like. Perfect. I also got really bored in the afternoon, so I made this sour cherry cake. I had this jar of sour cherries that I got from Aldi, and even though it said sour cherries, in my mind, I thought they would be sweet, so that shows you my reading comprehension. I wanted to use up the rest of that jar of cherries because they weren't my favorite to eat by themselves. So I looked up a recipe that I had everything for. It's pretty much just like a lemony white cake, and you spread the batter and put the cherries on top, kind of sink inside. I'm gonna sift some powdered sugar over the top, and this is just a good, simple little dessert. I'm just trying to use what we have, so there it is. All right, now how the heck do they fold these things? Oh boy. All right, well, I need to work on my folding skills, but I'm gonna heat this up to kind of sear it together in the pan. Fresh out of the pan. Looks so good. Let's cut her open. Look at that. Yum. This looks so good. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Are you hungry? I'm so hungry. Tonight's dinner is just kind of a little montage, a little collage, a little food collage. I don't know what I'm saying. And I took some of the leftover pistachio pesto and I marinated some chicken in it, but I didn't have a lot of chicken. So I also am making some fish sticks and some French fries in my air fryer oven thing. But this has been marinated in here. There's like a couple tenders. I'm gonna pan fry those. And then we've got fries, fish sticks, and some malt vinegar. I also have some arugula I need to use up before it wilts, so I might put a little fresh arugula salad on top of the chicken. Let's fry up this chicken. My pesto pistachio crusted chicken, some arugula salad with grapes, this balsamic glaze, delicious on top of this, and some malt vinegar for the fish and chips. Bon appetit. Tonight I am just making a super quick dinner. This is just some cabbage I had left over in butter and salt and pepper, and then I have some kielbasa, some sausage over here that I chopped up. I'm gonna throw this in the pan and brown it up once my cabbage is like almost ready. And that will be dinner. We have some leftover rice if we want that. A little salad or something. Nice and simple, using up our leftovers. Lots of butter and you can't go wrong. So good. It's another day, it's another dinner. And tonight I am making my lemon butter salmon. I'm going to steam these little vegetables in a bag in the microwave. I'm gonna whip up some lemon butter, just some butter, which is softened, lemon, salt, pepper. If you have parsley, you can throw that in. If you got white pepper, you can put that in and just make it nice, buttery, lemony, make it nice and delicious and flavorful. And over here I've got my salmon, which I'm going to cut into fillets, salt and pepper each side, pan sear them, and I think that's it. Pretty simple dinner. I think I have some leftover rice from the other night, so that can make a good side. Oh, butter slide. And here is my finished dinner. That looks so good. Please let me eat. Tonight for dinner, I made this pistachio crusted chicken again because it was so good, and that's the last of the pistachio pesto, and that was a great use for it. I'm definitely gonna do that again. And I roasted up some Brussels sprouts with some Parmesan on them and some baked potatoes in the air fryer. Super simple, and I'm starving, so let's eat. That's it, that's what I have for you today. But before you go, it has been brought to my attention that I might move a little bit fast in my cooking videos. I know that I don't give measurements or take things step by step, but You can always find all the recipes and step-by-step directions in the description box below. I love watching cooking videos on YouTube, but personally, I'm not a big fan of when people go step-by-step showing you things that are pretty basic and you already know how to do, or they're giving you exact measurements, because I'm not sitting there, you know, jotting them down. I much prefer to watch and get an idea of what I'm going to be doing, and then be able to click a link, see a recipe, and get everything that I need to actually do it when it's time to cook. So when I make these videos, I prefer to kind of keep it as short and sweet as I can, while still giving you an idea of what I'm making and what I'm doing. All right, somebody stop me from talking, please. That's it. I hope I see you next time here on It Came From a Vlog. Bye-bye now. Say, it came from a vlog.